All right, Ice Bathers, day 11, year 11, 2001, 2002, still at R.L. Turner High School. So, '01, crazy year, 9/11. I was walking in the halls when somebody said, "Hey, did you hear about some small plane that hit the World Trade Center?" And I was like, "No, I didn't." So I went back to my office, had a TV in my office at the time, kind of like that one over there. And anyway, turned it on, and turns out it wasn't a small plane. Anyway, very tragic moment in American history, one that won't be forgotten anytime soon. Everybody was glued to the TV that day, including me. It seemed like everything just stopped and was focused on the TV. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. The other thing I want to talk about is that year we had a game at Grand Prairie, the Gophers, in the Gopher Bowl. If you've ever been to the Gopher Bowl, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Anyway, this was a crazy game for us. Rhett Bomar was the quarterback. Good quarterback, wound up playing at OU, I think is what it was. Anyway, before the game started, we were warming up in our locker room that's above the stadium, because big, huge ramp down you have to go to in the Gopher Bowl, right? If you look it up, huge ramp, 45-degree angle at least. It's crazy. Anyway, we're warming up before the game, and our quarterback, somehow somebody from behind fell on top of him while they were running a play, and he broke his femur right here. So we had to call the ambulance before the game even started. So he's off. We're down to our second string quarterback. So we're playing, and in pregame warm-up on the field, before the game was about to start, one of our linemen, pretty sure, broke his ankle. So we had to send him off because it was a nasty fracture dislocation type thing. Sent him off. 2 ambulances, 2 people gone, same game. So we're playing the game. Somewhere around the second quarter, right before half, our backup quarterback. Now again, Gopher Bowl. There's about this much room between the sideline and a wall, a brick wall. I mean, there's more room than that, but you know what I mean. He's running, gets forced out of bounds, gets shoved late, head first into the brick wall. Guess what? 3rd ambulance. And I had to go with him on that one because his parents were there. So Corwin, my assistant, stayed for the game, and I drove an ambulance to the hospital with this guy so he can get taken care of. So 3 ambulances, 3 injuries, all in the same game. Needless to say, pretty sure we lost that game. But that's the end of this story. That's the end of this tape job. Once a lion, always a lion.